Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new division video. Today we are back on the PTS. Just want to show you guys a quick video if you guys didn't already know about this, but we're going to be talking about the exotic Ninjabike messenger backpack. They haven't changed like the actual talent description on the PTS yet. I don't know what it exactly is going to say, but we're going to be talking about the Ninjabike messenger backpack. It's an exotic backpack, updated. Obviously, you can't get it anymore if you're in 1.6.1 on PC or whatever it might be. You can't actually get it unless you actually have already gotten it previously before they changed it. Obviously, before the only way you could get it was through caches, supply drops, and or equipping them from the Dark Zone, which is where I got my two from. I had more of them, but like I said in previous videos, I either just like dismantled them, not ever knowing what they were going to do with this piece of gear, or I just dropped them to subscribers or people that might have been playing with me. So in reality, I probably had like 6 or 7 of these, probably maybe even more than those, but like I said, this is going to be a really good piece. It's going to be almost like the Urban MDR. Everyone's going to want it. They're going to be grinding, farming every single day in the Dark Zone, unless they change the way you can get them. I'm not sure. I think they're going to probably keep it in the Dark Zone, and that's probably the main way you're going to equip it, because it's going to be a really helpful piece of gear in 1.7 when it actually does come out. We don't have a date yet, but it is going to be really helpful, and I'm going to tell you guys and try to explain to you guys, give you guys some examples on how the gear set is going to probably be used for most people. There's going to be so many different gear sets and so many different builds that you can run with this, and I'm going to show you guys some examples. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and yeah, comment down below if you guys are excited for update 1.7, and let's get right to the video. So first off, I have this gear set on. This is the PTS, once again on console. I'm on the Xbox One, as you guys can see. Console PTS for 1.7. Week 3 hasn't came out yet, or the PTS 3 hasn't came out. It doesn't come out till tomorrow. Today's Monday, so it doesn't come out till Tuesday for the console. It's already out for PC, but as you guys can see, the 6-piece is currently active. I'm using Striker, but it is 6 pieces. And as you guys can see, this is basically the way that this gear piece is going to use. So say, for example, obviously, because when 1.7 comes out, we're not going to get a classified gear set the first day into the update. It's just not going to be that easy to get it. I know that they made some changes, that it's like 50%, I think they said, of a drop rate when you're doing certain missions, or when you're doing certain incursions, or even when you're doing the new outbreaks and anything like that. But obviously global events are going to be the main way to get it. But like I said, I'm running a 6-piece Striker right here. So say that you had 5 pieces and you really wanted to run that 6-piece bonus, you could just take off whatever you might have been running. So maybe you just had like this specialized backpack on or something, and like I said, you didn't have a backpack for whatever you might be running. So for example, I only had 5 pieces of Striker, and I didn't have the 6-piece, and I was running this Spec Ops backpack because it was crappy, and I had a Ninjabike messenger backpack that I got, or maybe I just had for some reason, might have got it from the Dark Zone, or might just had it from previous updates and just never used it. I can now throw this backpack on, and when I go over to the gear sets, I still have 6 pieces that are active. Obviously, if you guys don't know how this new exotic backpack works for 1.7, the changes that they made is basically it acts as a replacement for that 6-piece. So even if it's 4 or 5, 3, 2, it's going to replace one of those, and it's going to basically act as a fill-in, I guess you could say is the best word for it. I can't really think of a better word for that, but basically it acts as a fill-in. So instead of having to have that 6-piece of Striker until you finally get one, or maybe find something that's better than that backpack that you're using, it's going to fill in for that empty backpack that you don't have that is for Strikers classified. Obviously, there's going to be a absolute ton. I have a very big list. Obviously, I can't make them all right now, but obviously some examples are going to be maybe some people are running some 4-piece Striker and they want to switch it up and add maybe a 2-piece of something else onto it. You can use that Ninjabike messenger backpack as a solo for that other solo piece, whatever gear set you might be wanting to run with it. The way that's probably the best way I can explain. Obviously, like I said, all these are going to be able to be optimized in the actual update 1.7 itself. At least for me right now, for console, I'm not able to recalibrate anything, so that's why my build is a little bit unoptimized, and it's a little bit weird with the skill power wise, only having 115k. But like I said, the Ninjabike messenger backpack, if you don't have one already, then you're going to probably want to start grinding. I'm just going to assume that they're going to keep it the same method on how to get them in the Dark Zone. I'll make that a separate video when 1.7 actually comes out on how to get it in the best methods and whatnot. I'll do some streams on it. But if you guys have things like exotic caches, you guys have a lot of survival caches, proficiency caches, I would highly recommend you guys to keep those caches and not open them. It's completely up to you. I know it's not that high of a chance to get this backpack out of an actual exotic cache. You never know. But obviously they're going to increase it probably because this is going to be one of the sought off things. Maybe they don't. But obviously this is going to be thrown back into the rotation for being able to get open from caches. So if you guys wanted to save your caches, like I said, if you guys have a lot of proficiency caches, a lot of survival caches, a lot of exotic caches, a lot of last stand caches, anything that you can get an exotic from, I would highly recommend you guys to keep them. Like I said, I just want to give you guys a example of how this works. So obviously they haven't changed the talent thing, like I said. Basically the Ninjabike Messenger Backpack Exotic acts as a replacement or a fill-in if you don't have that 6th piece or whatever that piece may be that you need to activate that last bonus or whatever bonus you might be trying to get from whatever gear set you might be trying to run. I hope that makes sense. It's going to be really, really good. There's going to be a lot of different builds that you can make with these backpacks, and I'm really excited to see where the builds go, how good they are, and how much people actually use them. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I tried to do my best explanation. It'll be a little bit easier to understand when 1.7 actually comes out itself, so we can make a lot of different builds, because some people don't have them, like I said, and they removed them from the rotation to being able to get them from caches, and they also took them from the dark zone. So if you guys don't have one, you guys might be a little bit confused. Like I said, I tried giving my best explanation of how the gear set or how the gear piece works. Basically, it's a replacement, and then I used it basically to get the 6th piece active. Give an example of maybe if I didn't have the 6th piece for my strikers classified gear set, and basically it replaces that 6th piece that I don't have. That's how it works. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you guys did, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're super close to 4,000 subscribers. It's actually amazing. Thank you guys for the support. Catch you guys in the stream later tonight. Peace out.